The trolling technique is an efficient method to catch the trophy walleye in northern and central Ontario. Here's a practical guide focusing on the trolling technique that has won tournaments. Begin by selecting the appropriate gear. Choose a rod and reel combo tailored for you. This can be a casting or trolling rod with a good reel. I've trolled with both and found success. Consider the weight of the rod based on the size of the fish you want to catch. I find that a medium strength rod 6 to 7 feet long is ideal to keep the line away from the motor of the boat. The Go-Getter fishing lure works great for me. The link will be at the end of this video showing you how to make one. You can also use a crankbait, spoon, or spinner depending on the target species. On my channel, look up the video Lures by Species to help you select the appropriate lure for the species you want to catch. Using the correct weight is also very important, based on the water conditions. Now you can look up my video on sinker types that'll explain all the differences between the different weights that you can use in which conditions. To estimate the depth, you can use the rule of thumb that suggests about 1 ounce will sink about 1.5 to 2 feet per second. Now I find that a 1/4 ounce is perfect for river trolling. It keeps me at a depth that's sufficient for walleye fishing. Now some people will use downriggers and planer boards. I've never found the use for those, but I have used some bottom bouncers, which are weights that keep you above the floor of the river about 1 foot and a half. Alright, so let's talk about speed. Speed is very important when it comes to trolling. So depending on the species you're trying to catch will depend on the speed you need to go. Now I find that for walleye and bass, the ideal speed is between 2 and 4 kilometers an hour. And for northern pike, 6 to 8 kilometers an hour. Now how do you gauge that when you're on the water? So what I suggest is you use your fish finder with GPS, or you can use a GPS speedometer. I have one equipped on my boat, and basically it helps me gauge my speed. So let's talk about when the fish actually bite your hook. So when you're trolling, your lure is already moving in the water. So if the fish comes to bite it and you pull on it hard, it'll get away from the fish. So you need to give a chance for the fish to actually come up, swim up behind it, and grab it solid. Then once you feel the nibble, you pull slowly. So a gentle tug, and that'll actually hook the fish. Then you keep your line tight, and you have your net ready, and you reel it in. So let's remember the key factors here. 1 is the lure that you're using. 2, the speed at which you're going and how much weight you have on the line for the depth of the fish that you're trying to catch. That's really the key factors. And of course, you need a boat. So thank you very much, and we'll see you in the next video.